All right, man. Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. Hit the thumbs up button if you like the content. So, look, man. I really didn't want to do this joint here, but I find it fascinating how we all fall into this trap of victimization with certain people. Now, I'm not saying that the other person didn't do anything wrong, but yeah, I'm gonna speak on it. And this is gonna be a lengthy video because I have a lot to say, and on this topic, I have a lot to say. And I know some people probably gonna see it, but just watch it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, today we're talking about Ice Spice and Cleo Trapper. Ice Spice and Cleo Trapper. Cleo Trapper. Yeah. So we're gonna get into this, man. We're gonna watch the video. I'm gonna be pausing it. This is Cleo Trapper's response to Ice Spice and how she was treated when Ice Spice took her on tour with her or something like that. So look, before I get into that, you know I gotta get my spill. This is Torture Talk. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you're not subscribed, let me work for your subscription today. Also, I drop new content every day, 3 times a day, 8, 12, and 6. You know what I'm saying? On the weekend sometimes, but mostly every day. Um, all the beautiful single ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content, and that's absolutely free. If you want to leave a donation, links is on the screen. Thank y'all for all the super chats and donations. Yeah, man. Y'all really blowing this channel up. I have to thank the fans, man. I put in a lot of hard work, and so does the fans. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. I don't have my sound effects because I'm not at my studio. This is the OT show. I'm out of town, but I will be back in the studio on Tuesday. And yeah, so you know what it is. So let's get to it, man. I know that intro was lengthy. I know a lot of y'all be complaining about my lengthy intros, but come along with the ride, man. Come along for the ride. So we're gonna get into this, man. And yeah, we'll be back. All right, man. Let me know where you from too. I promise y'all, if I sit back like this, doesn't mean that I'm tired of hearing it. It's because I'm slumped over because everything is so low. So I gotta rest my back. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm into this. You know what I'm saying? So don't think I'm not. Yeah, but I just want to let y'all know. So we're gonna play Clea Trapper's response, and I'm gonna pause it and give my commentary throughout what she's saying. Um, yeah, and that's what we're gonna do, man. So let's get to it, man.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Cleo. So y'all know me. I've always been vocal about everything, about literally everything. Nobody can shut me up. Nobody can silence me. Like, was you silenced or was you silenced? Okay, and nobody's gonna do that to me. This video isn't to bash anyone. This is for me to speak on my experience and what I went through.
A
Okay,
bullshit,
so
a bullshit, a bullshit,
off the rip,
a
you're
bullshit.
saying that this video isn't to bash anyone, but you're taking the road of you're going down the road of what people would call bashing because you're making a dedicated video about someone. You know what I'm saying? You saying this, you're masking it with your experience, but I see right through that. So let's keep it going.
And I want my fans to learn from this. My fans, my followers, my supporters, my future fans, followers, supporters. You don't even have to like me. I want y'all to literally take this situation that I'm about to break down to y'all and be inspired by it. And understand that no matter what the opportunity is, nobody should make you feel less than or make you feel like shit because they gave you an opportunity. It does not.
Okay, so I gotta hear, I gotta hear this in full context because this was certain people do when they're playing the victim. What they do is they're in the wrong, but somehow they flip it on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I gave, let's say I gave a homeless guy $5, or he say I want something to eat, and I go get him something to eat, and then he says, "No, I didn't want that. I wanted the Popeyes. I didn't want no cheeseburger." And he goes online and tells people, "Yeah, let me tell you about my experience with this guy. He gave me a cheeseburger, and I wanted Popeyes." Like this is what you got. This is what we're dealing with here. So I don't know if that's how she is, but so far this is how she sounds. She sounds like that's exactly what is about to happen here. So let's go.
Matter. It does not give a door, an open way for somebody to try to humiliate you or try to make you feel less than. And I feel as though being such a confident black woman, I'm sorry. I didn't look, I'm asking you for
Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. I don't like the way this is going already. Now, I'm all for my black women. I'm all for the betterment of black women. I'm all for that. But you can't there's no one being racist towards you in this whole thing here. So why are you bringing up the fact that you're black? We all know you're black. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna deduct another point for that. You know what I'm saying? Calling out your blackness to use it as a shield. I'm not cool with that. You know what I'm saying? If the girl did something wrong to you, she did something wrong to you. But don't try to use your blackness as how would I say this? A force field around you for no scrutiny because that's not gonna work over here. You can't use it as a force field. No, no, I'm not trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
as a black woman. I didn't even want to like start tearing, okay? Anyways, as a black woman, a confident one who knows exactly who she is and exactly what she wants in this world, people are so intimidated by it. And it's either you're intimidated and scared of it or you love it and you just love it. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I was around somebody who was clearly intimidated by me, like, and just who I am as a person. And at first, it might have been something that they liked, but as you can see, I only go up, and I could be seen as a threat to somebody who clearly isn't confident. I can fall out with a friend.
All right, so let me stop you right there. Let me stop you. I know a lot of y'all gonna not like this part. I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real. You ain't touching Ice Spice. I'm sorry. It's not because she likes skin. She just look better than you. That's just that. She just a better looking woman than you. So I get it. I get it that you know that might ruffle some people's feathers or whatever. But I gotta keep it real. In my opinion, Ice Spice looks better than you. So I don't think that in that department she's not lacking confidence. You know what I'm saying? Now you might say that, you know, to you she is, but to me, I don't see why she would. I mean, you're cute, but you ain't no Ice Spice. I'm just keeping it real.
And over miscommunications, misunderstandings, that's okay. You know, we can work it out. Honestly, it's not something that is like has to end everything. You know what I'm saying? But you actually have one time to show me that you are jealous, intimidated, untrustworthy, fake, disloyal, and genuine, manipulative, and calculated. And I promise you that will be the last time you ever play with me. Now,
Okay, so which one is it? Because You just said, right before you said that, you literally just said, we could work it out. If there's some things that it was an issue or whatever, we could work it out. But now you're saying that if they do all those things, that's the only time they can do it. So which one is it? Can you work it out, or you're not gonna work it out? Like I need to understand.
I will break down how it ended. And for a lot of people that don't know, me and Ice did not grow up together. That is not my childhood friend. I met her 2 years ago. Before she blew up, I was very supportive of her. Before she even blew up, I was somebody that genuinely liked her. I was like, this girl is so cute. I seen her video on my Explore.
I already see where this is going. I already see where this is going. I listen. I'm not for the. I'm not for the. Just because you are not popular and somebody's more popular than you, and you feel like you got to go to the people to get. How would I say this? For people to feel like you're the underdog and you were done wrong by this person, and I'm not that guy. No, I'm not falling for that trick. You ain't gonna trick me with that. I definitely think that you was more and I know y'all probably gonna say, well, how do you know this? Because I'm telling you off of her mannerisms, she was the one in the position of using Ice Spice, and she got played. That's what happened. It wasn't Ice Spice told her and helped her and all this. No, you wanted to come up off of Ice Spice, and she didn't do exactly what you wanted her to do. And now you're out here trying to expose her as a bad friend. No, y'all was never friends from the get go. That's your fault. That's not her fault. You even said you supported her more than she supported you. That's your fault. That's not her fault. All this, she was a bad friend. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. That's bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Oh, she was a bad friend. She was never your friend. That's just that. Icy Spicy was never your friend. Icy Spicy was never your friend.
She didn't even drop her viral song yet, and I was so supportive of her. Now, anyways, I'm just gonna tell the story.
Yeah, that's a sympathy call right there. What she just did, that's a sympathy call. Oh, look, see, I was always there for her. You see, she didn't even drop her viral song yet, and I was still supporting her. Yeah, yeah. Maybe you liked her more than she liked you. Maybe she got to know you and seen that you was who you are, and she just didn't like you. I don't know. Maybe she regretted having you on tour. Maybe she regretted it. You ever think of that? Maybe you're just maybe you're just not a good person to her. Maybe you're just not the person she wanted you to be or thought you was. Why's it got to be her?
Because you guys deserve to know. You guys deserve to know why we are not friends anymore. Because a lot of y'all loved us being together. You guys do deserve to know why we're not friends. Y'all do deserve to know who y'all are so obsessed with. Y'all love her so much. Y'all deserve to know who that girl is as an
Yeah,
actual
yeah,
human being.
yeah. Exactly. Right there. That told me everything I need to know. Right there. Right there. You're jealous of her. And now you felt a way to tarnish her by doing what you did. Now, I'm not saying she didn't do none of these things. She could have. But you found a way to tarnish her. Listen to what she just said. Listen to what she said. Oh, all of y'all, the ones that y'all so in love with her. Yeah, exactly. This to me sounds like somebody is jealous and they found a way to actually vent and put it in a way where you know people are going to side with you. Well, you don't know that, but most likely people going to side with you because you're the underdog. That's how it goes. And she got some other not nefarious, but she got some other things that's questionable. And her talking about people behind their back. Yeah, you found an opportunity to do this.
as an actual human being. Looks, looks, all of that. As a human being, at your soul, y'all deserve to know. So the ending of July, I get a call from Ice very early in the morning. Cleo, come on tour with me. I miss you. Come. And I'm just like, girl, I'm not about to come on tour with you and watch you perform all month. Like, I got a nigga. I got stuff that I could be doing. I could be getting money. I have opportunities.
That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. That's 100% cap. Ain't no way in the world Ice Spice call you. You said now this is before all the bullshit happened, right? Ain't no way in the world you are an up and coming artist and Ice Spice calls you and you tell Ice Spice, because she's one of the biggest, she ain't the biggest, but she's one of the biggest acts today, right? Whether she's falling off or whatever, it doesn't matter. Ain't no way in the world she call you and say, come on tour with her. And you say to her, girl, you know I can't come on tour with you. I got a whole nigga. But then you goes on tour with her. Did your nigga go with you? like, come on. That's cat. I'm not rolling with that. Sorry.
In New York, I have brand deals. I have things that I need to focus on. So for me to travel all over the United States with you to watch you perform, kind of crazy. She's like, no, I want you to perform. And I gagged. You want me to perform? She ain't never, ever brought me out on stage. I was like, oh, wait. Okay. Like, I guess this girl, in my head, this is what I'm thinking. I'm like, I guess she's really trying to make up for that fake shit that got exposed like a month ago. Like, she's really trying to, like, be a actual friend, because that shit was weird as fuck. And I checked her about that shit.
Wait a minute. So this is why this is so interesting to me, because I love people when they dig their own grave. I love it. Not literally dig her own grave, but figuratively digging her grave here. So that Ice Spice did some things, right? And whether it was towards you or somebody else, but you never mentioned, well, maybe you will, but you just didn't mention it was towards you. So you telling me that that you said that maybe she's trying to make up for certain things that she did. Now, obviously, this must be towards you. I don't know. Hopefully, it is, because if you're telling me that she's calling you because something got exposed and maybe she's trying to make up with you over somebody else, and from what I'm hearing, it's text messages about Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. So if you're saying that she got exposed, right? Let me ask you this. And this is the question I would ask her. Was you Ice Spice's friend then when she got exposed? Or was you the one doing the exposing? Or was it someone did the exposing? Because to me, it seems like now that came out, you did whatever you did with her, and now you're taking the opportunity to get the same leapfrog on her like everybody else did. So I need to hear this.
And even for her to apologize was like pulling teeth. Like, girl, you got caught calling your friend jealous for no reason. And her excuse was that I didn't speak up when I was asked if she was Nigerian. Like, girl, I met you a month before that video. I didn't even know you was Nigerian.
Okay, so and again, I'm blaming you for all this. I'm not blaming Ice Spice for none of this. I'm blaming you because as much of a person, you seem like you're very intelligent. You seem like you are a person who knows things, and you seem like you're a person who figures things out. How could you not figure out that Ice Spice wasn't your friend? And then you turn around and say that she said that you were jealous. Well, in the beginning of it, you said, I need y'all to understand the one y'all think is so beautiful or so pretty or the one y'all love so much. Yeah, that's jealousy words. That sounds like you're jealous. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying that sounds like that. So if she called you jealous and you said it was one time that you get the cross you, why didn't you just end it then and stop talking to her then? But when she asked you to go on tour, you jumped at the chance to do it because you knew it would benefit you. Correct?
So that was kind of weird to me too, that she was upset at me for not knowing if she was Nigerian. And she said that you could have at least said I was black. Like, girl, I didn't even know you. Am I your PR? Am I supposed to be clearing up every time somebody's asking about you being black or Nigerian? Like, that's not my role, and I don't even know.
Wait a minute. See? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I see right through all the bullshit. I'm telling you. So let me get this right. You in the beginning, you said that you supported her through everything, right? Now when someone says that she Nigerian, now you backpedaling. You don't know. You can't say that your friend is Nigerian or black. You can't say that. You can't defend your friend. Now all of a sudden you can't defend your friend. The one that you supported. You can't defend her. Now all of a sudden you don't know her now. So why you go on tour with her? You don't know her. You set yourself up for failure. You set yourself up for failure. I can't blame Ice Spice for all this because everything you're saying to me sounds like somebody that's making an excuse for something. And I'm telling you, it's going to get revealed. I bet you.
And I don't even know you. So I was so confused. Anyways, we moved past. Anyways, after that situation that had happened, with her ex-best friend exposing her for calling like just about everybody jealous, that was kind of like sick too. Because why do you think everybody's jealous of you? She literally tried to link me being jealous of her with that interview.
All right, so let me say this. We already know how females talk, right? Ice Spice is new to the game. She's getting a lot of attention. Who knows? Maybe there were some women that she felt as jealous of her because of her newfound success. She's with Taylor Swift. She's doing things that most artists would never do in their career very fast. Now, doesn't mean she can't fall off fast. I'm just saying. So when people say, when you say, why would you think somebody jealous of you or whatever? We know how catty women are. Come on, let's be clear here. I don't understand why you sitting here acting as if like women don't get jealous of other women. That happens. Women get jealous of other women all the time. It's like a second nature thing. You know what I'm saying? So for you to sit here and say, why would you think everybody's so jealous of you? Come on now. You know, and I know that people would be jealous of her. You know that. You know that. Especially if she's in a position and they're not, and they feel as though they should be there. Like, come on, don't do this.
Of me not knowing if she was Nigerian, and I'm just like, girl, are you crazy? And she never said that she felt the way, and it was just like I didn't even know that she was mad at me. She's just in messages talking about me. So she tells me, like, I think everybody's jealous of me. Don't take offense to it. I say that about everybody. I'd say that everybody's jealous of me. I even say that about my mom. Like, that's kind of sick. But, okay. Like, okay.
I don't think that that's kind of sick to say certain things. Mothers can be jealous of their daughters. What the fuck? Mothers can be jealous of their daughters. That has happened. That happens. Mothers be jealous of their daughters all the time. Now, in her case, Ice Spice's mother looked better than her. Let's just be clear here. Ice Spice's mom looks better than Ice Spice. But that's how, that happens. That happens. Keep going.
Fast forward though, I started thinking that a lot of the things that Ice was doing was calculated. Like even the thing after her best friend exposing her, it was like, oh, like let's go to the basketball game. Come with me to this basketball game. I'm thinking like, oh, she just wants me to come with her to a basketball game. Like maybe she's trying to make it up. I don't know why I kept thinking like she was trying to make it up for being like.
Yeah, I don't know why either. If she's inviting you somewhere, why do you think she's trying to make it up? Like, I don't understand why you even have that mind state. That when someone does something, you know what I'm saying, that you deem to not like or whatever, they're trying to make it up. Like, so this would be the second time she tried to make it up because the first time You said that she took you on, well, this time she called you up, whatever. But the second time she took you on tour. So she tried to make up with you twice? Because apparently to you, according to you, you said that you don't do all that.
Caught being fake. But it was just like, even the basketball game, it was like one day later, she's like dropping a song. It's like every time she's like inviting me out, because we never chilled on some like chill shit, bro. Like it was never like there's some chill.
So how could you call this girl your friend? How could you call her your friend? Y'all never even chilled. You admitting it right now. This is all your fault. This is not her fault. This is all your fault. You should have read the room. Should have read the room.
It was always like in the blogs the next day and the song is dropping too. So it was like, what? This girl kind of uses me for her rollouts. So I'm just
Get
like,
the fuck out
okay.
of here, bro. How is she using you for her rollouts? What are you, bro? This shit is nuts. This is crazy. How is she using you for a rollout? This girl is one of the biggest acts right now. She definitely don't need to use you for a rollout. Why would she use you for a rollout? You people saying that you are popular. I've never heard of you. You know what I'm saying? I heard of a lot of artists. Never heard of you. You know what I mean? Maybe you in on Black Twitter or what's the other one? I don't know. What is it called? World Star or something. I don't know. All I know is you sitting here telling me that she used you for a rollout? How? And on top of that, so so what? If she did, so maybe she wanted you in the video. Maybe she wanted you to be there. Why? Maybe she wanted your face there. I mean, it ain't like what I don't understand. Why is that so wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. Am I wrong about that?
When the tour thing came out, I'm like, oh, she's actually trying to like give me something now. Like, okay. She's trying to make it up. She's trying to be an actual good friend. I made a flyer announcing that I was gonna.
This is y'all. You cannot make this up, bro. You are entitled. Just be clear here. Everything you're saying so far, you basically saying that you deserve it. That's what you're saying. Oh, she's trying to be a good friend. Oh, she really trying to get me on. Oh, she really trying to do this. Oh, she really trying to do that. Maybe she just wanted you there. Maybe she wasn't trying to put you on. Maybe she just wanted you there. It to me, it sounds like you are the one that's entitled. It does sound like this.
Be coming on tour with her. It did not even get reposted. It didn't even get a comment or a like, and she was tagged in it. The bill, it didn't even have my name on it. Like, just about nobody knew I was coming on tour. It was like a special guest. Like, she didn't even like.
Just shut the fuck up.
Yo, I swear you cannot make this up.
At a certain point.
You can't make this up.
Just shut the
Ice Spice
fuck
got
up.
exposed off of. What y'all did y'all just listen to this woman? Y'all listen to one side. Like, come on, man. You can't be serious. You can't be serious. Let me keep it going.
Shine any sort of like her own light on me. It was like kind of like all me. Like, I want my things to come out. Like, she didn't really try to like mesh me in with her actual fan base or try to like put her.
Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is what y'all putting on X and Twitter and all this shit. That she exposed Ice Spice with a 5-part. I'm not even gonna watch all 5 parts. I'm not watching all 5 parts. Ain't no way in the world I'm not. Because all it's gonna do is all it's gonna be is a rehashing of everything that she's saying. Ain't nothing. She ain't revealing nothing. She ain't revealing nothing. She basically told the whole story. And she basically saying that that Ice Spice didn't help her. That's all. This is all I hear. Oh, you didn't put me on. You want me to go on tour, but you didn't put me on. You didn't retweet me. You didn't put me out. You didn't put me on a flyer or nothing. Why should she have did that? Why should she have did that? Did you ask her? Did you negotiate that? And on top of that, y'all gotta understand, right? Ice Spice ain't in control of nothing. She ain't in charge of nothing, right? If she signed to a label, the label tells her that she can't do certain things. And yes, the label will tell you that you cannot promote other artists. So if she's an artist, obviously she is, I believe she is, because she's saying she is, if she's an artist, the label literally says you cannot promote other artists. They're very, very strict on your image. And Ice Spice has a certain image. They're very strict on that. I don't understand why she don't know. She knows this. She knows it. She ain't stupid. She knows it. But she's using it for as a sympathy call. Let's keep going.
Fan base onto me. Very calculated, you know? It was just given like, oh, let's let Cleo eat, but we gonna give her crumbs. Like, we gonna shine light on her, but let's dim it. You know what I'm saying? It just gave that so much.
That's your insecurities. What do you mean? Everything you're saying, you are literally acting like you're entitled, like he's supposed to give this to you. That's everything you're saying to me. It sounds like you saying that she's supposed to do it for you. She's supposed to, because she's the bigger name. That's what she's supposed to do, right? No, no, she don't. She don't have to do anything for you. Not one thing.
Online says the show starts at 8. It would even say 9 sometimes. And guess what time I was going on? At 7:30, 7:45. I was going on before the show starts. So that was kind of weird.
Yo, you cannot make this up. So let me get this right. The biggest act in female rap outside of Nicki and Cardi and Meg, right? She's the biggest act right now. She brought you on tour with her, right? And she let you go out and perform at 7:30 before the show started. Right? Obviously, there's people there, but you do know that acts do that. It's not before the show starts. The show starts at 7, 6, or whatever. Most people don't show up until maybe, I don't know, some people get there early. But at least you got a chance to get on a stage and perform. The way you're going on is if she was supposed to let you perform while she performed. She's the main act. She don't have to do that for you at all. Are you kidding me?
In itself. I had no idea what to expect going on tour. I had no idea until I got on tour and started seeing certain things, and I'm just like, wait, why don't I have that? I didn't have a room. I was told I was going to be with her, but I didn't have a room. No room for me backstage.
Who told you this? Who told you all this? This how I know, y'all just be posting anything online, man. I say, you know what? I try to get a girl the benefit of the doubt. But I said, every time, it never fails. It's always these type of people, these women right here, these type of women, always do this type of shit. Always. They always try to flip it on somebody else. No, you were the one that was wrong. If you didn't like how she was treating you on tour, you could have went back to your nigga in New York. Like you said, you had a whole nigga. You could have just said, you know what? I'm not really feeling this tour like that. So I'm just going to book another flight and go back home. But, and on top of that, how you go somewhere with no money? How you go somewhere with nothing? You're saying that, oh, she was saying that she was going to do this for me and do that for me. But before that, you were saying that you didn't know her like that. How you know she was going to do it for you? Because she said it. You literally said you didn't know her like that. I blame you for all this. I don't blame her. I blame you. You took it a step further and wanted more than what you actually was offered. She offered to bring you on tour, right? You should have took the opportunity. You should have said, you know what? Let me go on tour with you. Let me go print out some business cards, a whole bunch of stuff. So when I go out, I'm handsome. This is my new CD. This anything. But you wanted her to hand this stuff to you. At least this is how you coming off.
At all. I was in her dressing room. I didn't have no writer. I was with her. And before I came on tour, I asked her what were the things that I was going to have to pay for, because this is so last minute. Like, you're only giving me one day to prepare. Like, it's July.
That's your fault. You shouldn't have went. You should have said, yo, you giving me one day to prepare. I don't think I could do that, because if something happens, I need to make sure that I have enough money for something, right? But obviously you went on tour. Now, granted, depending on what she said to you, you went on tour. Now, me personally, I wouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have went on tour with somebody if I know it was the next day. The next day, and I didn't have the dough. I would have got the money from somebody. If I had the money, I would say, look, bro, I'm going on tour with Jay-Z. Can you give me $1,000? And I'm just going. I'm gonna make sure I be able to have some shit for myself.
Like 30 something and be going on tour August 1st. Like, girl, like literally one day. So I'm just like, what do I have to pay for? Nothing. You're going to be with me. You're good. You're going to be with me. So I was like, okay, everything is handled. I'm just going to go. I'm going to make the best out of it. I'm going to make the absolute best out of it. I don't have no dances or nothing. I'm just going to go out there and do what I can do.
That's not a good business move. Oh man, that's not a good business move. That's your fault. You chose to do it. You know what I'm saying? She told you to come on tour. You chose to do it. Now, granted, if she told you, that's slimy. I'm not gonna lie. If she told you that she was gonna pay for everything, we still that's you saying she said that. We don't know if she actually said that. You know what I'm saying? She could have been like, nah, I'm not gonna pay for everything. You just make sure you just get here though. You know what I'm saying? I I just don't see. I don't see. You know what I mean? I don't see how that is even possible that you would go on tour and not have no money. That just lets me know that you're the irresponsible one here, not her.
So that's that. I'll tell y'all how the tour went now. Please keep in mind that before I went on tour, I had one day to prepare, one single day. Everything was a rush, but I'm looking at this like, okay, this is gonna be good for me. And again, did not have I didn't know what to expect. This is my first tour. Like, I wasn't allowed to bring anybody. She said if I brought anybody, I was gonna have to pay for their hotel and transportation. I'm just like, girl.
But that's what she's doing for you. Get the fuck out. Yo, this shit is crazy. That's what she's doing for you, though. She's paying for you, right? So I don't see what the problem is. Like, they're gonna have to pay for themselves unless you're gonna pay for them, right? So if she's doing that for you, don't you supposed to do that for your people? Come on, man.
I didn't even have time to prepare for this. Like, I only got one day. Like, you feel me? Like, it's damn near like me putting everything, like putting my needs to the side to, like, to accomplish something.
But you didn't put your needs to the side. You actually put your needs at front because you went on the tour. That's what you wanted to do. You said, this is my first tour. So yeah, this is what you wanted to do. You didn't put your needs to the side. No. What you're trying to do is you're trying to bait people into feeling bad for you. That's what it is. You were wrong. You shouldn't have went. That's that. That's that. You shouldn't have went. You should have just stayed your happy ass home. You shouldn't have went. I can't blame her. I'm blaming you because you're the one that made the decision. She asked you to do it. You said it was one day. I had one day to prepare. Then you should have said, no, that's not enough time. I can't do that. Should have just bit the bullet. And if she's a good friend, like you said she is, wait, look, next time you're going on tour, I'll go with you. You know what I'm saying? But this time I can't. I gotta bring my dancers, I gotta bring all this stuff. I don't have one day to prepare. Now, if you want me to come chill, I could do that, but I can't. I'm not doing that.
I have things to pay for myself as an independent artist. So of course I'm thinking like of ways to not come too much out of pocket for a tour that doesn't even have me on the bill. Like, I'm not even on.
That's the total opposite of what you're supposed to do. You're saying that you're trying not to come out your pocket for a tour that you're not even a part of, but you went on the tour. You're not a part of the tour, so you're supposed to come. Bro, this is crazy work. Y'all set me up, man. Y'all got me. I thought this was gonna be some Ice Spice takedown. Like, no, this girl here, man. No, I'm not rolling with this.
The lineup, like, okay. Anyways, let's go into how the tour went. So, first couple of days was cute. We went to Philly, and this is when things go left now. Yeah, we're in a hotel room. We not sure if we're gonna like bring our bags to the venue, cause I guess like we were gonna come back to the hotel, but she told me, don't leave your bags at the venue. You might need some. You don't leave your bags at the hotel. You might need something in it.
No,
And
that's cat.
I was like, okay, I'll bring it.
That's cat. That's cat. She didn't tell you that. I don't believe that. That's cat. I know y'all probably looking at me crazy. That's cat. I don't believe she told you not to leave your bags. You might need something in it. No, maybe y'all was talking in passing or something, and then you probably said, "Should I take my bags?" Said, "Girl, I don't know. You might need something in your bag like that." But you trying to make it seem like she ordered you to leave, not leave, to bring your bags. That's cat. I'm telling you, bro. That's cat. That's cat.
Her security, who brings all her bags, she has like 10 bags. He brought my bag, brought the bags down, and now we're at the venue. And I do need something in the suitcase. Like, I had a wardrobe malfunction, like she said I probably would have. That's that she cursed me, okay? Because now I do have a wardrobe malfunction. So I'm like, oh, how can I get the bag? She's like, tell the security to get it for you. I go to the security. I'm like, can you get my bag out the trunk? Because I have no idea where the trunk is, where the car went. We just came into the venue like we artists, we working, whatever. He gets the bag, brings it upstairs. I change, da 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 da. End of the show. I put my bag next to her 10 bags and the big black dresser. And yeah, I'm thinking everything is gonna be moved, but like back into the truck, and we could, leave, go back to the hotel. I turned around, and my bag is still there. My bag was still there. All her bags was gone. I'm just like, why would somebody just leave my bag? Like, I asked the security, I'm like, can you take my bag? He said no. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? He brought all her bags. He can't take. Okay, I'm like, can I pay somebody to bring my bags down? Because I didn't want to bring the bags down. Why would
Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. So let me get this right, right? So her securities is being paid by her to bring her stuff. Even though it sounds like shit, and I know that y'all probably think that I'm a bad guy for saying this, but let's be clear here. They don't supposed to bring your bags. They don't have to bring your bags. You supposed to bring your own bags. That's just that. Now I know that sounds bad. I know it sounds horrible. Oh my god. I know it sounds bad. But they don't have to bring your bags because you are not paying them.
I want to bring the bags down? I'm just a girl. So I'm asking around, nobody's word. So I'm like, all right, let me bring the bags. I'm tight though. I'm tight. Like, I'm not used to this stuff. Like, what the fuck? I'm just supposed to be performing. Need I remind you, I'm not even allowed to bring somebody on tour with me. So I didn't really have anybody helping me. It was just me. But I feel like she could have simply said to the security, like, take Cleo's bag. Don't forget Cleo's bag.
Just shut the fuck up. At a certain
Crazy,
point,
this
just
is what
shut
I
the
was talking
fuck
about.
up.
Her exposing Ice Spice. Come on, bro. Y'all can't be this slow. And I don't mean to call people slow, but I'm just saying, bro. Like, come on, bro. This is not bro. Come on, bro. You can't. She is oozing with entitlement. Everything she's saying to me just sounds like she is oozing of entitlement. Like, you supposed to do this for me, and you supposed, because you're the bigger artist, you're the bigger name, and all your fans love you, and da 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 da. Like, yeah. I'm gonna play this a little bit, and then I'm gonna listen to Ice Spice's part, and then I'll let y'all finish watching the rest of her joint on Twitter.
But I got a sense that she just wanted me to struggle. And that's kind of fucked up as like a friend. Like, so I carry the bags, I take one.
How did you come to that conclusion though? That she wanted you to struggle? Where did that come from? Did something similar like that happen? Similar. Did something similar like that happen? And you pointed out, yeah, she might want me to struggle. What how did you come to that conclusion? I'm not understanding this. Where did you get that idea from? Because you're saying That's just something you painted in your head because you were either upset or you feel some type of way. But where did you really get that from? Did she really point that out to you and say, yeah, bitch, I want you to struggle? Or do you see her as somebody who has the ability to have somebody help you and they didn't? So you, instead of you saying, well, maybe she didn't have time, maybe she didn't think, I don't know, you automatically assume that she wanted you to struggle.
Duffel bag. Walking down. It's pouring outside. I put it in the car. The fans are screaming, Cleo, can we get a picture? Cleo, can we get a picture? As I'm struggling with a bag. And it's like very embarrassing. It's like very embarrassing. Like, never do fans want to take a picture with me while I'm like carrying big ass bags looking like that. I had to make a second trip for the suitcase. I made the second trip for the suitcase. Do it again.
Oh
Raining
man, I tell
outside.
you, oh no. Ooh, ooh, yeah, you had to go get a suitcase. Like, what the fuck, bro? You can't be serious, bro. You can't be serious. You had to go get a suitcase. Oh no. What? This is like, yo, this is what I mean by some of these artists, bro. I could imagine how she would be if she was popular and if she was bigger than Ice Spice. If she's acting like this right now, I can imagine how she would be. I can imagine. She would be so entitled because right now, this is exactly what this is.
Dragging the suitcase, fans in my face. It was so fucking humiliating. I was like, what the fuck? I get in the car, I'm tight. Like, I'm fake drenched and I'm tight. Like, and the car ride is silence. And I know she peeped why I was mad. It's like she just doesn't give a fuck. So we went to the hotel now. When we pull up to the hotel, she's like, oh, like, telling the security guy what bag she wants taken out the car because we was about to go to the hotel so she could take a shower.
Oh yeah, this is next level petty. I'm really in my feelings entitled talk. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm gonna play a little bit more because this is very interesting. I want to play the whole thing, but it's too damn long.
But it's like, I perform too. I want to take a shower too. So I'm just like, you the only one that's taking a shower? I want to take a shower too. She's like, oh, you got to tell him what bags to take out or he's not going to take it. And I'm just thinking to myself, didn't I just tell this guy to bring my bags to the car and he said no? So why would I think that he's going to take my bags out because
You got to pay attention to what she said. Pay attention. She said you got to tell him what bags to take. You said you want him to bring all your bags. But she said you have to tell him, and on top of that, she told you, maybe in front of him, yeah, you got to tell him what bags to take. Maybe he didn't get the order from her. Maybe he has to get orders from her. Who knows? But you already know, and listen, I'm playing devil's advocate. Some of these people, these security companies, they tell you do not touch somebody else's stuff because if something gets stolen or missing, you're going to get fired. Only touch what they tell you. Only touch, if you work for Ice Spice, that's it. Don't touch nobody else's stuff. So maybe that's how it works. I don't know.
I said so? You know, it's like she just didn't want to speak for me at all. She just wanted to show that you're here alone, bitch. Like, I'm just like, wow.
Yo, bro,
So
come on, bro. Yeah, I'm done with this, bro. I'm done. I'm done with this, bro. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, so this part here goes into the Ice Spice part. But this right here, when people do stuff like this, you see with the text messages and revealing stuff like that, I never take their word for anything. Never. I would never take your word for anything. Who are you trying to prove this to? If this is between you and her, right? What are you trying to expose? This is why I say I don't believe women like her or people like her. Because Ice Spice, you're trying to expose so she can lose credibility and lose her career. That's basically what you're doing. Off of your feelings. This is nothing happened to you, and you didn't get how would I say you didn't get injured or hurt or anything like that. None of that happens. You got your feelings hurt, and she didn't do what you wanted her to do for you. And now you're out here exposing her all the text messages that y'all sent back and forth to each other for the whole world to see. Why? What do you need to do that for? You don't need to do that. This is between you and her. What do you need to do that for? This is why I said you can't trust people like this. And I don't believe nothing she say. Because when you do stuff like this, that lets me know that you're desperate enough to destroy somebody off of your feelings. Nobody knew. If you would have kept this to yourself and kept between you and Ice Spice, no one would have ever known this happened. No one would have cared. But you're doing this because you want public sympathy. That's it. You want the public to feel bad for you and take your side over hers. That's all I'm saying. But let's keep it going.
Everything like how I explained it, you would literally not care at all.
And listeners, and I'm sharing my stage with you, and you feeling so entitled, like you thinking that my peoples that work for me is supposed to work for you too. Like that's so crazy to me. Like how I'm in the shower, you gon' barge in while I'm butt ass naked, trying to press me about some bags that you gotta carry some bags.
See, that's what I mean. There's always two sides to the story. And listen, I believe Ice Spice more than I would believe her. The reason why is because Ice Spice ain't saying much. You know what I'm saying? This girl goes on a whole campaign. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, she left that part out. She just said that she literally said, "Oh, why you didn't I don't understand why she didn't tell them to what's her name." But then you run into the shop. Now maybe she said that later on. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see that part. Maybe she did. I don't know. But she didn't say that from the beginning of that. I didn't hear that part. So correct me in the comments if she said that. But you didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear it. You didn't say you barged in and told her, "Yo, why you ain't getting nobody to help me with my bags?" Blah 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 blah.
What? Like, nah, that's that shit, bro. But that's all I could do, y'all. All I could do is sigh about it, cause it's just like, what can you do, bro? It's like, damn, crash outs and they going on rants, bro. Crash outs and they going on rants. But though, at the end of the day, it's whatever, bro. Like this shit comes with it, you know. Like y'all see clearly, this will come with it, bro. Right? So, but the whole thing that's blowing me right now is like talking about some dark energy, trying to compare a tour bus to a slave ship. Like, what are you talking about right now? What? That is crazy to me, bro. That's so crazy to me. Like, you really gonna be friends with somebody for 2 years, but the whole time you feel like they soulless and dark? Like, you sound dumb as. If anything, we both need saving. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, we was dead ass we was at the movie theaters. We was siphon. You not gonna tell the people how we was at an Italian restaurant and you ate so much food, vacuum, that the server was like, where did the food go? Like, stop it right now. You talking about some, she ain't let me to the back of her room on her tour bus. She had this big ass room in my bed one time. Like, damn, you want to sleep in my bed every day? That's crazy to me. Anyways, yeah, I'm about to actually go to sleep for real this time, but I'm about to announce the Europe tour dates because for me, the shit go on, bro. Regardless, the shit is still gonna go on. That's the gag.
Yeah, I know this episode was pretty long, but hey, I had to get it in. But look, I believe Ice Spice, man. I'm sorry. Her story was more to the point. She didn't dance around it. She didn't say all this other extra shit. She didn't have to. But I believe her more than I believe what's her name? Cleo Trapper. You know what I'm saying? That's just the bottom line. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll need to be sorry. I don't know, but just sound her story just sounds embellished. She just sounds like somebody on the witness stand and just saying a bunch of garbage just to try to make her just you know what I'm saying to make her whoever be right or whatever. I mean, be innocent. Like she literally left so much stuff out. She didn't talk about she ate so much. She didn't say, "Oh, that." Well, she said that about the slave ship shit. Like, really? Like, to me, it just sounds like you had a bad experience and you wanted more than what you was given. That's all it sounds like. So, either way, man. Yeah, I mean, this is the This is the 12 o'clock show, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. All right, man. I'm out of here. See y'all. Peace. Bye.